Okay guys, welcome. Today I have a bit of a sore throat, so I can't talk much, so why don't I employ Robot Overlord to do the speaking for me instead. So let's start talking about the tech stories for this week. In news to do with the situation in Ukraine, Google is temporarily allowing free calls to people in Ukraine from the US and from Ukraine to other countries with Google Fi and Google Voice. So this will be very helpful for Ukrainian residents. Geekbench has accused Samsung of benchmark manipulation and has delisted the last 4 years of Samsung's Galaxy flagships. This is because it was discovered that Samsung's game optimizing service was throttling apps because of app identifiers and not performance, and because of Geekbench's policy on delisting phones, Geekbench will never be able to add the phones back. TikTok has rolled out labels to tell you if a video is made by a Russian state-controlled media organization. Those TikToks will not be shown on the For You page. Trojan has announced it will sever ties with Russia and will no longer allow Russian consumers to connect to websites using its cables. Its cables connect many different countries, and without access to these cables, Russian internet will be severely slowed down. PayPal is suspending services in Russia. The company has said it will allow users to withdraw their funds for a period of time, ensuring that account balances are dispersed in line with applicable laws and regulation. Snapchat has temporarily disabled its heat map of snaps in Ukraine because it could help the Russian military locate where people are concentrated. YouTube Music users now have the ability to share songs to Snapchat on Android. iOS users have already had the ability to share to Snapchat in YouTube Music since the last quarter of 2021, but it is now finally coming to Android. Visa and Mastercard are suspending their services in Russia, and now cards which use either of those networks will fall back to using Russia's national payment card system. This means cards issued in Russia will no longer work outside of the country. Activision Blizzard have announced they are halting sales of games in Russia. Other companies have also took similar action to halt their game sales in the country, namely Epic Games, CD Projekt Red, EA and also Microsoft. Although Microsoft have decided to also halt sales related to Windows, Office and Microsoft 365 as well as Xbox games. The Sharkbot banking Trojan, which is a piece of malware that tries to steal a victim's banking credentials, is now masquerading as an antivirus app, which is actually still up on the Google Play Store at the time of recording. When first installed, the fake antivirus will only have a scaled-back version of Sharkbot, but once installed it will try to download the full version of Sharkbot, and this technique evades the Google Play safety measures, which is why the Trojan is still on the Google Play Store. When it comes to features to try to steal your banking credentials, Sharkbot, according to NCC research, can perform an overlay attack, which allows the Trojan to show a fake login page when you open an official banking app, and the fake login page is styled to look like the legitimate bank, but the login page tries to steal your credentials. Another feature of the malware is its ability to intercept, send and hide SMS messages, which could be useful if the malware wants to steal two-factor authentication codes or hide them from the user. Sharkbot also has the ability to use accessibility services to obtain full control over an infected Android device, and that also enables its key logging functionality. The malware can also use ATS, which allows attackers to autofill fields in legitimate banking apps and start wire transfers from the infected phone. The Russian government is now blocking Twitter and Facebook inside the country, so you will now need to use a VPN to access those social media platforms in the country. You could also use Facebook's official Onion site to access Facebook using Tor. Anyway, thank you for watching. I am on Odysee, Twitter, Mastodon, Noise.cash and Hive, so you can follow me on them. I have got a website called SandroLinux.com, so you can check that out and comment down below with suggestions for future videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share for tech news, reviews and how-tos. I post every week, so be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. But until the next one, goodbye.